Russian occupiers continue to cynically shell civilians and infrastructure in the Donetsk region. Most of the shells were launched towards the Bakhmut district. A grocery store, private houses and apartment buildings, a house of culture and administrative building were destroyed. At least 2 people were killed and 5 more were wounded. Rescuers continue to remove the debris of a destroyed 5-story building in Chasiv Yar after a missile attack on the 9th of July. 18 people have been killed, 6 have been rescued. Up to 20 people, including a child, may still be under the rubble.
Everyone who gives orders for such strikes, everyone who carries them out targeting our ordinary cities, residential areas, kills absolutely deliberately. After such strikes, the killers will not be able to say they did not know something or did not understand something. Punishment is inevitable for every Russian murderer. Absolutely everyone.
The debris removal is also underway in the city of Kharkiv. A Russian missile hit a 6-story building in the morning of the 11th of July. An elderly woman was rescued. Information on casualties is still unavailable. Russian troops continue their attempts to fully occupy Donbass. The enemy shelled the positions of the Ukrainian military in the Donetsk region in several directions at once. The enemy assault efforts resulted in failures and losses of manpower and equipment.
The occupiers completely failed their combat reconnaissance in the direction of Mazanivka and retreated with losses due to the skillful actions of the Ukrainian soldiers. In the Bakhmut direction, the enemy fired using barrel and rocket artillery. The enemy launched airstrikes near Avdiivka and Volodymyrivka. It tried to improve the tactical position near Novoselivka Druga, but with no success, and was forced to withdraw.
Fierce fighting is also underway in the Kharkiv direction. The enemy plans to move closer to the city of Kharkiv, the military administration said. The Russian occupiers are using aircraft and artillery.
The enemy has not captured a single meter of new territory in the Kharkiv region. Instead, our Ukrainian military is trying to further liberate the settlements. Active combat operations are underway in the northern and northeastern directions and in the Izium direction, where the enemy constantly attacks our positions, but suffers losses and withdraws.
The Russian army is deploying its troops to the area of Bilohorivka, Luhansk region. They hope to capture the rest of the territory of the region. However, due to the strong resistance of the Ukrainian military, each enemy attempt to advance results in defeat.
Good job of artillerymen on destroying enemy ammunition depots. The Luhansk region is still holding on. The number of attacks and shelling has decreased and the occupiers are almost powerless without their artillery. Without artillery, they are unable to move forward a single meter.
The Ukrainian military carried out at least 11 strikes against Russian military facilities using American HIMARS multiple launch rocket systems during the past day. They destroyed a military unit in the city of Kherson and 4 ammunition depots in different districts of the region. There was also some success on the battlefield.
The confirmed losses of the enemy are 15 military personnel and more than 60 units of equipment. This includes 57 armored vehicles and automobile equipment, command and staff vehicles, as well as anti-tank and anti-aircraft missile systems.
President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky has already ordered the military command to deoccupy the south of the country, the Ministry of Defense said. A special plan is already being developed. The army of 1 million people, which will be equipped with Western modern weapons, will be engaged. Reported by Roman Smoler, Alexander Belov, UATV News.